If you find yourself with a camera in your hand and want to learn how to use it, please subscribe to this channel, like the videos, comment below. Hey Photos family, today we're talking about challenges. Yes, I have my own challenges, you have your challenges. Challenges are no stranger to life as we know it. So, how does that apply to our photograph? Yay, in a lot of different ways. How do we want to discuss it today? No, challenges is one of our overarching topics as a whole. I mean, the call to adventure has the supernatural aid. Maybe it was the beginning of our hero's story, like Disney's animation Pinocchio. I mean, Pinocchio really is a secondary, let's say, an overshadowing challenge to Geppetto's hero's journey. I mean, there's so many different ways to take some of these pictures and videos, movies. And yet it was the supernatural that changed Pinocchio into a little boy, or at least a marionette that's alive. And then it was Pinocchio's willingness to do something selfless for Geppetto that caused the fairy godmother to give him life. In the live animation, I believe it was the feeling of emotion, the love, which was the tear. I don't remember if that was from Geppetto or who it was, but the tear then changed the marionette with life into a little boy of flesh and blood and bones. So, challenge, it's a part of life, right? So the question is, are you going to let the challenge build character into you and value into you to build a better photograph and to build your character as a good photographer and build value in you? Excuse me. Building value in yourself is long-term going to be a better result in your photography years down the road. It was the challenges to me in the professional studio that now generates a natural use, like muscle memory, of certain things that give a quality such as the lighting here in this video. Perhaps you don't think this lighting is very good. I'm playing around with some things. I'm allowing a little bit more harsh light coming from the window to my left, or maybe on the right in your viewing screen, and then reflected off of a surface on the other side back toward my face. So there's a harsher shadow in the middle of my face. It's all effect. Maybe the moodier view of this video isn't to your liking. To some people, maybe they wanted the brighter videos of my channel to be darker, more moody. It's all detailed, and it's all part of the creation of what is being taught and used for effect. Personally, in this set of videos, with the last set of videos we did in the last couple weeks about the hero's journey, I wanted to create a different look and a different feel to this set. I wanted you to know that this video set and talking about the hero's journey more in depth and how it applies to our photography was different than the last couple weeks. Challenge can be something that is scary, that is dark, that is pushing us out of our comfort zone. And usually we tend to associate that with bad or dark. I mean, really and truly, challenge doesn't have to be bad. So maybe the challenge is an overlit area that your subject is in, but not overlighting your subject so that your subject is really and truly properly or perfectly lit, but everything around is too bright. Maybe you're using the over lighting around your subject to draw the attention to your subject. There's some really creative effects out there in photography, and it's usually the extremes that give the character of our photography any kind of note or what's the word I was looking for? Attention. You know, that's part of our subject, our character. That's the way we shoot our photography, and that's what really means the most to our viewers. The challenge of photography as a whole, you know, is rather the sum of the helpers that we have along the way, or the helpers in our photographs, the guardians of our photography, or the guardians in our photographs. It's the sum whole of how we set the camera and how its operation is affected. But it also is about the mentors that have spoken value into us, we have learned from, and those that we may give visual assent to in our photographs. So as a parting phrase and bid to you, our viewer, accept challenge. Let it push you to new heights of greatness, of better photographs, and more effective usage of your equipment. That you step out and use a different lens than you have. Maybe you step away from your subject, or maybe you step closer. Really and truly, I've found that the closer I got to the subject in my photograph, the more photos I began to find. If you are stuck in a place, or you only see certain photographs to be taken, and things are getting a little bit dull, I encourage you, take a step away, but then take 2 to 3 steps closer and see what comes to your imagination and what your eye sees. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know down in the comments below what your challenges have been, what challenges you would like to get over, how we can help you through your challenges, and give us a thumbs up. We thank you so much for doing this. If you're not yet a subscriber, we would love to have your subscription and add you to our Photos family. Thank you so much. God bless.